Alright, Donnie, you ready to learn about dYdX?
You betcha.
Well, dYdX is a decentralized perpetual trading platform operating on Ethereum's layer.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. You're going way too fast, man. I have no idea what all that means.
Okay, let's start with the basics and go slowly. First off, Ethereum. Ethereum is a distributed computer. Think of it as a global database. In legacy systems, information typically goes into one database and gets pulled from the same database where all the information is stored on. There's usually one or a few servers that safely store all of this data, which acts as a central server, which we would call centralized. If someone wanted to edit any of the data and write over, if they had access to the main server, they could potentially do that. What Ethereum does is distribute the database across hundreds of thousands of computers worldwide. This is what we would call decentralized. Even if one of them goes down or is attacked, the data and the system as a whole will be okay because there are still thousands of other nodes all around the world. This makes it secure against attacks from bad actors.
Oh, interesting. So no one person has access to manipulate the data, but it's still open to all. I like it. This does sound like a very good system. Are there any downsides?
Well, usually when you make a transaction on Ethereum, you pay to get your block of information recorded in the global database. There's a limit to how much information can be processed at once, with only one block of information being sent every 13 or so seconds. Think of transacting on Ethereum like driving in traffic. The base layer of Ethereum is where you come to make a transaction, which we call layer 1. That's kind of like getting in your car when you want to go on a drive. Anytime you make a transaction, you have to pay a gas fee, which is a small amount that goes to ensure that the network is working properly. When many people want to make a transaction or take a car, you get congestion, and gas fees increase. The person who is willing to pay the most gas at an instance gets their transaction through first.
Hmm. Well, that doesn't sound too fair. What about the little guy like me? What if I can't afford to get a transaction?
This is where layer 2s come in. Think of them as a bus on the road. Because most blocks that carry data on Ethereum don't require too much computation, a lot of the time they travel without maximizing their storage capabilities. What a layer 2 does is take multiple small transactions and puts them all into one, allowing users to save on fees and reduce network congestion, similar to riding a bus.
Wow, that's awesome. I think I want to try using Ethereum. How do I get started?
In the next videos, I'll show you how to get started and everything you need to make your first transaction.